Welcome to Importing Products with Pointless MCP. If you're used to importing products with CSV, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Rather than say what we're going to do, we're just going to get right to it. You might be used to a template like this, which is a schema which, under ideal circumstances, this is great. We can import the name, the SKU, the barcode, the departments. You can pick and choose all the details that you need. But when you get the list from your vendor, do you get a list that looks like this? Or do you get a list that looks more like, well, like this one here, where you've got multiple different sheets of different column layouts, and then you have different columns which have combined amounts of data within them. So here we've got a Ajax powder cleanser with bleached 12/21 ounce, and over here it's 1578/CS. And sure, anybody could write a program to figure this stuff out, and then you could provide that exact template that meets those formats. Or we can use the Pointless MCP. We will start with this. We'll go ahead and we'll grab this item, and we'll say, let's find this item in our list. And it's empty. So we don't have this item. And then we'll also look at this item. And the Ajax, we can't even copy and paste. We have to remove that 12. But of course, we don't have it in the system. So what we'll do is we'll take these two rows. Actually, we're going to take these rows here. And we are going to look at this. We've got an item with a CRV, and we're gonna go ahead and paste this into our. Okay, I took a moment to type everything in. We're gonna import the products. For the items that have CRV, use retail CRV as the item type. Set the reorder level to 5 and the reorder amount to 1. Then I copied and I pasted. We're gonna hit send. It checks features. I asked about the retail CRV. Then it's asking, what's the case size for the Arizona can tea? I don't know what the case size is, but this is a perfect opportunity for you to check things because it doesn't really indicate that here. I'm gonna just go ahead and choose. You can actually type in your own answer. So I did look up Arizona cans. They are 22 ounces. So we could say 24 cans, 22 ounces. Only I can type. Then it does its work on the reorder level and the reorder amount. Now, if we pull this back up and we can look up these items, we see that we have a unit of measure of 22 ounces, a reorder level of 24. It's categorized, it's typed so that it gets the CRV included in the charge when you sell the product. And then the Ajax this also has a unit and a case size, and we have the reorder amounts. One thing we don't do on the imports is we don't do the product count. The product count is best done in import of the purchase order, and you do it. The import is best done as a purchase order so you can keep a record of your purchase orders. You want to know what you last bought and how much quantity you bought for it. So if you just do an import and you just update the count, you don't have that record. So it's better off by doing a purchase order, and it records the PO number, you have a record of that, the vendor you're buying it from, There's some different details that we want in a different place. But what we don't have is we don't have a retail value, because there is no retail value in these import sheets that you were provided as a vendor. So what we can then do is we can go give these items a 100% retail markup. Now they each have a retail price. And then I don't know if I have to hit refresh. Let's see. Okay, it just pulls it up. So now this item has a price because we just gave it that. So as you can see, it's not just about a CSV. It's about filling in those gaps, and you don't have to fill out all the columns before you go ahead with the process. You can mention the reorder levels or the item types or other columns of data that you need, and it will just fill in that gaps, and it will walk you through these processes where you might have not all the data that you need, because it's helping to verify the information along the way. And while that might seem a little bit tedious up front, because you just wanted to do the CSV and be done with it, this is going to capture much more complex data and allow you to apply much more complex data than the CSV. That being said, if you got a CSV and it's got everything you need, you can just go right back to the CSV import and use it. But the more you use this to update products, understand how you can manage your products, it becomes a much easier tool when you're dealing with a lot of information, and including dealing with information between more than one location, because the MCP will connect multiple stores together. You could say, I want to update all of my stores that have this barcode, and I want to update it to them to match site 1. So it would go through and find the same item in site 2, 3, etc., and match the features that you need, maybe the price, department category. It will keep those things in sync, and it's just a conversation. If you have any questions, give us a call at 866-973-8099.